Welcome to the iFish Illinois Data Portal Help video series. This video provides an overview of how fish assessment data is organized in a hierarchy within the data portal system. Understanding and becoming familiar with this hierarchy will pay dividends when you are entering large amounts of data and as you manage your data over many years. Fish assessment data is organized in a hierarchy of surveys, site visits, and samples. Now, this method of organizing data has three benefits. First, this method will greatly reduce repetitive data entry by automatically populating certain fields with data you provide just one time. Secondly, this method makes locating related samples quick and easy. And lastly, this method will be helpful for end-of-year reporting by the Division of Fisheries Administrators. At the highest grouping level are surveys, which are large, arbitrary groupings of data. Examples of these might include a Kaskaskia River Basin survey in a particular year, or all of one county's impoundment surveys for the fall of 2017, for example. You might use these surveys to define annual basin surveys, fall impoundment assessments, or perhaps even special purpose samples that you have to enter into your system. You can think of these surveys as a single drawer in your filing cabinet, in which you keep a large group of data that are similar in some way and that are useful for you to keep together. Now, within surveys are one or several site visits. Site visits represent the act of going to the body of water and attempting to collect fish using one or multiple sampling events over one or more sampling days. In the simplest case, you may go to a small impoundment on a single day and complete all the sampling you need in that one day. Or for a large reservoir, you might go to various sites around that reservoir over the course of 4 days to conduct all your necessary sampling at that time. Both of these cases are defined as a single site visit. Now, defining site visits in this manner will allow you to keep multiple net sets and electrofishing passes that are related to each other in a single item in the system. It also allows you to select the water body and enter information about the field crew for a set of samples just once, instead of multiple times for each sample you conducted. You can think of site visits as a file folder in your file drawer, holding any number of data sheets that are related to each other by more than just being in the same body of water. So within these site visits, we have samples, which are at the core of this data system. Samples correspond to your data sheets held inside those file folders and stored in your file drawer. Samples contain information about sampling location, effort, and ambient conditions, and details about that will be covered in a separate video. So the system is organized as simple as this. You have surveys, which are at the top level, which are the drawers in which you hold your data. You have site visits, which are the folders that you use, and you put those in the drawers or your surveys. And then you have samples, and samples are your data sheets, and one or many of them may belong in a single folder, which then goes in a particular drawer. Details on how to create records for surveys, site visits, and samples will be covered in separate help videos. Be sure to check out all of the help videos located in this help video menu here on the home page or throughout the data portal system.